What's up, folks? We're back to vlogging. If you're watching this, thank you so much. Today, I'm just talking about some of the stuff we're working on. I have my two partners, Miguel Rojas and Dan Green. Two very hardworking fellows. Glad to be a part of their team. We are the United Nations of Comedy. We each have very different cultural backgrounds. We get up and do comedy. We tell stories. All three of us tell stories. We're doing this show this summer. I don't care. We're doing this show tour, doing a brewery run this summer where all three of us get up, we do our feature acts, and then we get up on stage, all three of us together, and then we have a fun time with the audience, and you're going to really like it. So look forward to posting some of those clips here. That's going to be starting June 20th. We're going to be up in Santa Cruz, and we're going to be in Palmdale. We're going to be in Bakersfield. We're going to be in San Luis Obispo. We're going to be down in Oceanside. We're going to be all over California. So look for us. Look for some dates. We're going to have newsletters rolling out. We're going to have our website set up here in a second. So we got a lot of stuff going on this summer. So I am very happy about that. But again, I did mention before, like the business side of show business, we're doing this ourselves. No one's doing this for us. No one's going, hey, Chris Kidder, you're amazing. I want to book you. I mean, you get the bookings around town. People find out you have a show. They find out you have 10 minutes. They find out you have 20 minutes. They find out you have 30 minutes, and they see your stuff and they want to book you. Sure, fine. That's great. However, to stay consistent, you have to do it yourself. You want to be a comedian? Get ready for the hard work. Yes, it's difficult writing jokes. It's difficult finding your voice. It's difficult to get comfortable on stage. Figure out what your show really is all about. But then there's the business element of it. There's the marketing. So many people, when I say people, I mean comedians. So many comedians are just posting a show flyer that they got into. They got into a show. The producer makes a flyer, and then the comedian puts it on their Instagram. That's it. They expect the room to fill up. That's it. That's not how it works. There's so much more to it. I've been email marketing for years now. I send out newsletters every month. I call people if I know you, if I have your phone number and I have a show coming up, I will call you and invite you to my show. The ones that are worth it. The ones that are worth it. They're not all worth it. But that's part of the hustle. I don't want to do stand-up comedy to an empty room. What's the point of that? Like, who wants to get up and speak in front of an empty room? That is no bueno. But yeah, if you're considering going in the comedy world, that's great and all. It's a good way to talk about heartbreak. It's a good way to talk about your broken mental issues. It's a good place to talk about death. It's a good place to talk about all the dark stuff in your life. And it's a great place to talk about all the fun and beautiful stuff in your life. But if you get bit by that bug and you want to make this a career, like you want this to be your main stream of income, get ready, because it is an uphill battle. It is so difficult. It is so difficult. Yeah, there's a few that just right place, right time, and they've only been doing it for a few years, and they kind of just launch into the stratosphere, and that's amazing. That's good for them. But as it's not realistic for most of us. It's not realistic. So what's realistic, though, is picking up the phone. What's realistic is creating marketing campaigns. What's realistic is creating a database on your computers and documenting everything and creating your own trailers with your own comedy clips and submitting to this and submitting to that. And it's tirelessly, endlessly, nothing but work. It is business. There's a lot to it. So, there's a lot to come, Today, I am working on more of our United Nations of Comedy, our UN of Comedy. I've been cold calling breweries all week, making those connections. And when I pitch our show, I've been getting a lot of positive feedback, which is great. Because there's times like if we come in and we book a show in San Luis Obispo and we have this one brewery, but then there's 7 breweries in San Luis Obispo and someone hits me up too late and they're like, hey, we want you to come out and be like, we already booked a brewery there. But I'd love to keep your information. I'd love to stay in contact with you. And our next round through, we'll come to your brewery. You want to keep those connections. But yeah, this is gonna be fun. We got a lot of comedy stuff happening. It is Southern California. It's LA. It is April 26th, and we have April showers going on today, which is crazy. My son was supposed to go to some robotics fair today. He's a robotics guy, which is great. I love that. And then he's in a rock band, and they have this thing at school where he plays a bass guitar. That's not what a bass guitar sounds like. It's more like boom, 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 boom. But he has I was going to say a concert, but it's not a concert. I mean, it's just it's him and his band playing a song. I think they're playing some Rolling Stones songs, something like that. Anyways, that's supposed to be later today. That should be a lot of fun. But back to the grind. So we're working on UN Comedy. Also, I'm going to be putting more stuff here on my YouTube channel, my comedy YouTube channel. I have a gaming YouTube channel as well. That's something new I started. It's a place where I don't show my face. It's not the point of the channel. The point is to play games and improv and rant. And just, it's all comedy. It's all comedy commentary over video games. So I've been working on that for a while, and that seems to be doing really well. But yeah, we're having fun working through the process, through the business side of comedy. That's what we're doing. But thank you. If you watched this far, drop a like, maybe say something at the bottom so I know you watched it. I don't care. Most people aren't going to watch these, and that's okay. It's not for everybody. This is for people who care about me and people who care about stand-up comedy. This is our journey to a special. This is our journey to making a living at stand-up comedy. And just so you guys know, for me to make a living at stand-up comedy, to walk away from my other work, which if you don't know me, I do grip work. I do set lighting in the film industry. I've been doing it for over 20 years, almost 25 years now, where I work behind the camera. And the goal is to get away from that, because that is physically, it's a killer. It's an ass kicker. It's a killer. It destroys your body. Absolutely destroys your body, physically, mentally. And the life expectancy of a grip is really low. For lengthwise, I think it's like 62 years old or something like that. I don't want that. Like, I cannot stand carrying sandbags for 14, 15, 16 hours a day and carrying heavy equipment, stuff that's up to 70 to 100 pounds, and it is back-breaking. I had back surgery last year. Like, it is gnarly. But what I can do is hold a microphone or 2 microphones. Is this weird? Use my brain a little bit. Make people laugh. And that's the goal. So financially, monetarily wise, I need to be making between $300 and $3,500. My number is slightly lower than that, but I'm thinking of taxes and everything. So if I can get up to $3,500 a month in stand-up, then we're cooking, baby. And I haven't got to those numbers yet. I haven't got close consistently to those numbers, but I have made some good money on certain shows. But the problem is the consistency of it. If I can make $3,000 a month, if I can make $4,000 a month, then I can actually seriously consider putting everything else and just 110% focusing on this, which I do focus on it. But if I get called in on set, if I get called into work, that's 12 hours easily that I can't focus on comedy at all. I am in another world. I'm mentally in another place, physically in another place, and I can't focus on this. So that's another part that's difficult about comedy. It's an art. Art doesn't make you any money. I mean, it makes you sad because you love it so much and you want to do it more. But how do you make it a financial success? And I think part of it is this, like doing the business aspect of it, the business element, hustling, making phone calls, doing everything you can to rise above everyone else. You don't need to be the funniest. Like, who doesn't want to be the funniest? I would love to be the funniest guy in the room. But I've seen people who are funny. And I'm like, I want to be that funny. And all I can do is keep trying. But I've seen people who are extremely funny who will never go anywhere because they're waiting. They're waiting for someone to call them. They're waiting for someone to notice them. They're waiting for someone to give them a role on a TV show. Waiting for someone to say, hey, I want you to open up for my feature act at Madison Square Gardens. The thing is you're waiting. Like, you have to go out there and make shit happen. That's it. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Anyways, that's today. You guys have a beautiful day. Love you.